Hello, my name's Kerry and I'm a member of the MrBruff.com writing team. Today I'm going to talk about how to use the apostrophe of possession. There are two ways to use the apostrophe. The first is with omission, in other words, to show when letters are missing. For example, when I am shortens to I'm, the apostrophe shows that the letter A is missing. There's a separate video about this use of the apostrophe in my punctuation playlist. The focus of today's video is on the apostrophe of possession or ownership. For example, the shoes belong to Jenny, so they're Jenny's shoes. The armchair belongs to Mum, so it's Mum's armchair. To understand the rules of the apostrophe, we need to revise what singular and plural words are. Singular means one, for example, one bike or a bike. Most of the time we add an S to a singular word to make it plural, for example, bikes. And because we add an S to make most words plural, they're called regular plural words. But there are exceptions. Here we have the singular word woman, but to make it plural it changes to women, so we don't add an S. And because we don't add an S, it's called an irregular plural. So why do you need to know about this? Well, let's look at some rules now. If you have a singular word and an irregular plural, you add an apostrophe before the S. For example, this school bag belongs to the girl. Girl is a singular word, so we say the girl's school bag, and the apostrophe is before the S. The laughter of the women. We know that women is an irregular plural word, so when we say the women's laughter, we put an apostrophe before the S. But what if the word already ends with an S? This is a tiara of the princess, and it's the same rule. The princess's tiara and the apostrophe is before the S. Likewise, when you say the book that belongs to Chris, you simply add an apostrophe before the final S when you're showing possession. Chris's book. Some businesses and companies drop the final S because they believe that so many S's together look cluttered. This is one way to do it, but it's not the traditional grammar way. Let's look at regular plural words now, words which always have an S on the end when we make them plural. Simply add the apostrophe after the word, so the coats of the girls becomes the girls' coats. It's worth noting that when you use the apostrophe of possession, you can also use it when talking about time and quantity. I'll see you in 3 days' time, so the time of 3 days becomes 3 days apostrophe time. I'll have a meter's worth of material, so worth of a meter becomes a meter's apostrophe worth. Finally, let's look at the use of the apostrophe with its. Interestingly, the only time we don't use the apostrophe of possession is with the word its. For example, the cat drank its milk. If you do see the apostrophe here, it's because its is short for either it is or it has. I hope that you found this video useful. If you'd like to buy a copy of Mr. Bruff's Guide to Grammar, I've put a link in the description below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video.